Mm-hmm.
So, check this out.
Good afternoon. I'm Officer Henry with the Wilson Police Department. Reason for the stop today because I clocked you 37 and a 25.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can I get your driver's license real quick, Mr. Bryant?
You really want my driver's license?
I just want to look at it.
Huh?
I said I just
I'm
want.
the sheriff. I'm not giving you my license. I'm the sheriff.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not giving you my driver's license.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. I appreciate you.
The officer starts walking back to his car and asks the sheriff to stay put.
Sit tight for me real quick.
Then the officer turns and Bryant leaves his vehicle.
You realize I'm the sheriff of this county?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm the sheriff of this county. All right.
Okay.
You pulled me over. You've made your contact. You gonna write me a ticket?
I mean, I wasn't going to. I was just going to make sure you had your driver's license on you.
I got my driver's license.
I was just wanting to I was just asking to look at it, and then I was going to send you on about your day.
Okay.
That's all I was doing.
So Bryant shows him his license
There's my driver's license.
and an ID card proving he's an officer of the law.
And there's my commission card.
Okay.
Bryant told me he couldn't interview because he's working on cases, but the Wilson officer said Bryant came back to apologize a short time later. He was not given a ticket.
Wow. 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 Holy stuff. Caught myself. Yeah. Bro. So, how do you feel about him? How do you feel about that? I say fire him immediately. Who do you think you are? I get it. You're the sheriff. So you're above the law?
Yikes. Yikes.
That was a hypocrite if I've ever seen one.
That was just wrong on so many different levels.
First of all, let's start at the beginning. License and registration. I'm not giving you my license. What the? Did he just say, I'm not giving you my license and registration?
I'm just like, the whole situation is just mind blowing for me, like on multiple levels. And I'm at a loss for words. Like, I don't even know, because number one, oh my gosh. Wow. Just wow. So that was a different person that pulled him over, obviously, right? Because he didn't know who he had pulled over.
But you could tell that cop had to be new. You could hear the tremblings in his voice.
Yeah.
You could hear, and you could tell he was thinking to himself like, dang, I messed up, or dang, how to handle this, or what should I do? Do I need to call a supervisor? I forgot I got a body cam on, so this whole thing is being recorded. You could tell he felt new. And this,
but my thing, it's just so many different things with that, though. It's like,
hypocrite.
One, regardless on leadership. Like, just because you're the sheriff, it doesn't make you above the law.
Facts.
And then you are in a leadership position. You are supposed to govern yourself accordingly regardless. And it's like, to make that person feel that way, that's just wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, then you get out of the car and like you challenging him, you going at him, regardless if he's a rookie or if he was from a different, area or whatever. It's like,
but what?
That's not how you respond. And then the fact that you could have been somebody totally impersonating, like, because people do impersonate.
Facts.
It is his job to verify who you are.
Facts.
That's his job.
That's all standard operating procedures or guidelines.
Especially if he don't know you. So I'm like, I don't see where he did anything out of the, out of the way. And it's like, but how he got out of the car, how he challenged the officer. And it's like, yo, you ain't even draw your weapon. You ain't even do anything. But if that would have been anybody else, that would have been so wrong.
You make good points there because it's bad on both sides.
Like,
it's bad on the officers who was hesitant, who his voice was cracking, and like allow him to tell him no, allow him to
Exactly.
say,
It's
allow
like-
him to hop out the car.
it's like you didn't hold
and
your
approach
ground and actually, because he could have. I mean, he could have really been impersonating. You don't
Facts.
know, because if you were a newbie or you were from another area, you don't know who he is.
That's
You
a
need
fact.
to verify who he is.
That's a fact.
You know, and again, it's like the way he was handling that, he is not above the law. And he like that just was wrong all the way around. It was just
he
like,
gonna rear back. So you serious? Yeah, he's serious. He wants your license and registration. Are you serious? I'm the
that
sheriff.
is-
See what that tells you though? That tells you it's a lot of stuff that goes on, gets swept under the rug. It's a lot of things that happen that we don't know about that goes on.
That tells
That
a
just
small town.
that's what that screams to me too. Small town area where it's like I'm sheriff. I'm big. I got a big belt.
Exactly.
Sheriff. I'm sheriff.
And
You don't know who I am? I'm
Exactly.
a sheriff around this town.
and that's just wrong. It's like
Good old boy system right there.
yes,
That's the good old boy system right there. And that cop was new and he didn't know.
exactly.
And that sheriff, they talking about he came back to apologize. No, you should be getting suspended without pay, and it should be an investigation, and it should go from there. Period. Ain't no way. If
And
you
it's
no,
definitely not gonna be no
let's not even say you. If I tell an officer I'm not giving you my license and registration,
Another car gonna be called, and his gun gonna be drawn.
that's a fact. If I
And you know, but
hop
if
out,
you got out that car,
if I hop out of that vehicle,
it would have escalated immediately. It's like he got out the car and walked towards
him, not in a timid, in an aggressive manner, like
I'm like, oh wow, this is not happening. Okay.
boy, if double standards was a person,
I'm just like, okay, so you just gonna let him punk you like that?
right?
What you gonna do? But
That officer should not
I
have.
support the blue, but cops like this need to be fired.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. You could tell this ain't the first time he's abused his privileges.
Oh, yeah.
This is not the first time he's abused his privileges.
Oh yeah.
He was doing what? 10, 15 over the speed limit or something like that? It was like a 40 something and a 30 or a 25 or something like that. I can't remember, but you can tell this ain't the first time. So what?
Yeah.
I'm the sheriff. I do what I want to do.
It's like almost
Y'all-
like they should know his car, or when they run his
Right.
tag, it's like they
His
should know
shirt
to
had
let
a
it go.
star on it. So what? You could have bought that anywhere.
Exactly. Again, impersonating. Like people do that. People now even like, get the lights and things and pull people over. It's like, how do you know? That's why I said it screams small town to me.
And he didn't get a ticket.
That's crazy.
Why didn't he get a ticket?
It's like,
If he got a ticket, he should have still got a ticket no matter what and had to go to court. Now, if they threw it out in court, that's different. But he should have gotten a ticket. There's no reason he shouldn't have got a ticket. Now, it's up to the officer's discretion, absolutely. But the way he was acting,
that was crazy.
he was supposed to get a
He
ticket.
challenged that officer. Like, he definitely did not listen to any of his, like, what in the world?
And only reason he probably went to apologize is because somebody probably higher than him, maybe somebody at City Hall told him, no, you need to make that right and you need to go apologize. It didn't come from him. It probably came from somebody higher up that told him, listen, we got to fix this and you need to apologize or this is going to get out and this is going to be a problem. But they be forgetting about them body cams though. Them body cams, they be forgetting. Do I realize?
That's
Sheriff.
crazy.
I'm the sheriff. Okay, sheriff, now what?
What?
Now what?
I'm just still blown by the fact that how it was handled. Like, I get the whole him being above the law and everything, but with everything that's been going on in these times, regardless on the color of your skin and who you are, female or male, how he did not listen and was challenged. Wow. Newbie or not. It's like, he didn't even call for backup. He didn't say nothing. He just like,
I don't know, man. Y'all get at us in
That's
the comment
crazy.
section. Let us know, man, how y'all feel about this. Like, that's crazy.
I wonder,
Like,
does he still have a job?
he may have a job, but there should
It's a
be
desk job.
it should
Gotta
be either some type of demotion or he should have been suspended or something.
The sheriff or the guy that stopped him?
The sheriff. Now the guy that stopped him, he needs to go back to training
Heck yes, he do.
because you could tell he was shook. He was straight up
Not
shook.
ready.
He was shook.
He was not ready.
And if you're shook in this type of situation, imagine what shook is like when you're in a
it's a real
dangerous,
life, right.
real life gun presented situation. You can
Right.
tell he don't need to be on the street yet by himself.
Nope.
That is a recipe for disaster or
Right.
somebody losing their life, and we don't
Right.
need that. So
Right.
yeah, this is all around bad.
Horrible.
So y'all get at us, man. Let us know what you think. We gone.